Guys, it's a beautiful afternoon, and definitely the program running on air is Kolo Show TV. Now, Kolo Show TV is in frontline to bring you the latest online TV news, entertainment, and exclusive interviews. And guys, this is another episode with a very interesting story about young capable woman who is also doing a side hustle to ensure that she fulfills her needs. Na niko na yeye hapa leo, tunataka tupige story. If you look behind me, you will see a very huge collection of bottles. This is the work that she's doing. Nimemtafuta tuweze kupiga story na yeye, atuambie anaifanya aje and what exactly inspired her to start doing this. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Uko aje? Hebu jaribu kuongea kwa sauti kidogo.
Asante sana.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hebu tuambie, tazama kamera yetu na tuambie unaitwa nani na uko maeneo gani?
Mimi naitwa Amondi, niko Bondo. Niko area ya behind Easy Coach booking office.
Yeah, next to Detro's.
Next to Distro Trees and Prestige Lodge Hotel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Umesema unaitwa nani?
Amondi.
Amondi. Martha, kidogo tu nataka utuelezea kwamba what exactly inspired you to start doing this kind of job, because you know with a woman like you who also has a family and wants her needs to get fulfilled, ameanza kazi kama hii. Ni nini hasa ili kuinspire uanze hii kazi?
Okay, kenye ilifanya nianze hii kazi,
yes.
Nilikuwa nalima hapa, natoa chupa, mpiga kelele, oh my neighbors walirusha chupa nini. So a friend of mine came in, these things we can start a business with it, tuokote chupa, we pursue, alafu tunapeleka kwa recycle. That's how I started with the small ones around that point, and I started the collection. It's now like a month.
It's like a month. Okay, guys, let us just hold it there. We wanted them to see the kind of job you are doing. Let's get somewhere, we sit down and continue with this interview. Relax and enjoy this amazing show. Meanwhile, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please consider subscribing, because a lot more is coming. Wait, Martha, how is you doing, Mom?
I'm doing well.
Nataka uongee kwa sauti ili usikike kwa watu wengi, sawa? You are to tell me what exactly inspired you to start doing that kind of amazing job that you are doing. We know it is a side hustle, but ni nini ilikusukuma uanze kufanya kazi kama hiyo?
Okay, wakati nilianza kufanya hii kazi, hiyo wakati sikuwa na kazi stable as such. Nilikuwa nafikiria kuanza biashara zangu tudogo hizi kama mama mboga. Lakini kukakuja wakati tulikuwa tunafanya fencing hapo mahali pangu. Tukaona chupa with a friend of mine, akaniambia no, hizi chupa tukiweza okota juu zimetupa hapa kwa wingi, tunaweza pata pesa tukiziuza. Asi hatufai kutupa chupa, hata kama bondo zinatupwa. Tukadecide wacha nianze kuokota. So nikaamua kuokota chupa, natembea, naamka asubuhi naenda naokota, naenda kwa bars naomba, wengine wanakataa, but sasa nimeamua tu kutafuta whichever place nitapata chupa nitapata, lakini najua nitaziuza.
So you've just mentioned that this is an idea that you got from a friend. Do you want to tell me the friend that you got this idea from? Yeye pia amekuwa akifanya kazi kama hii?
No, the friend is my uncle and a friend. So he told me, collect those bottles, I'll look for you.
Yes.
I'll get you a market for them.
Yes.
So it's like I'm just doing it. After a point he complains, why am I doing it that much? I'm not concentrating on other things, my business, and I'm not doing my business. I'm on and off looking for the bottles. But I know it will pay me one day.
Sasa Martha, kwa sasa uko na familia, you are also a single woman.
I'm not single.
You're not single?
Yeah.
You're married?
I'm married.
Sorry to say that.
Yeah.
But how are you balancing this? Because you are someone who had a job ambayo ulikuwa unafanya na ulikuwa unapata mapato yako kama kawa, si ndio? But now you have joined this where you now do this collection na hakuna kitu unapata. How is you balancing this now?
Okay, for now, si ati hakuna kitu napata. Kuna kwanga na tumaini. If you have hope, unaweza fanya anything. Bora tu ujue hii kitu itanisaidia hapo mbele. Unajituma, kuna kujituma ile yenye sometimes it is hard, lakini unajituma. Kuna chupa mali, I'll go for it. Sitaangalia sina pesa ama nini, but what I know, nitafight hard hizo chupa zifike, na nitafight hard nione venye wenye niko na hapo kando na support napewa na wenye anafaa kunipea kama baba yao, but lazima tu nifanye. Hata yeye mwenyewe ajui nafanya nini, but for now lazima nifanye. Nikijua ni ngumu, but mwishowe I know I'll reap. Najua nitapata kitu.
So how is you doing your collection? Collection yako unafanya aje?
Okay, I do my collection by myself, mostly by myself. Go to the dump site early morning, as early as 5 in the morning. In the evening too, I go do my collection. During the day, I get to the restaurants, the pubs and the bars. But early morning, I go to the dump sites.
When you go to the restaurants, bars, do they charge you when you want to collect these bottles?
Okay, there are some bars, they may allow you like 2-3 times. The third time you go, they say, oh no, this thing you're doing a business with it, you have to pay. I've encountered such places in Bondo. There are places remember you have to pay. So as seeing that you've not even sold even a single bottle, so you just decide, no, if it's a matter of paying, let it be. I'll wait for them at the dump site.
So Martha, how do you go about this when now tuseme jana ulikuwa Prestige umefanya collection hapo Prestige, the following day tena ukafanya collection hapo, then the third day when you go back they now want you to pay them. How do you handle such kind of situations?
We just talk humbly. If we don't agree, I just leave the situation. I'll come back later when I have the money. And that it is. If they allow me next time when I go with the money, fine. But the places I've been told to go with money, I don't now follow them that much. I go to places where they have been dumped, where some people they don't still not know the use of that bottle. So I go as far as outside Bondo town. I go to various places within the country.
So when you mention you go to various places where the bottles has been dumped, it brings another question. How do you transport all this yet you haven't started getting something out of whatever you are doing now?
So that is the reason why I say ni kujituma. Whatever little you have, ni kama tu umelima, utapalilia, ujui kama utapata kitu, but uko na hope utapata kitu, hata kama ni hiyo nini tu ndio upatie ng'ombe, but at least umepata kitu. So ile savings kidogo niko nayo, hiyo pesa kidogo napata kidogo tu, naenda nayo kwa barabara, unatafuta gari labda umepata yenye inarudi unalipa, ama umepata yenye inaenda bure hivyo inakubebea mzigo.
Okay.
Na unawalipa, ama unatumia public means.
Yes.
If the Nissans are not full.
Okay. Do you get support from anyone? Of course you are also married, uko na bwana. Is your husband supporting you in this project that you have just started?
No, who is supporting me much is my uncle.
Is your uncle? Who knows the benefit out of it?
Yeah, he knows the benefit out of it.
Okay. How did your husband took this when you started doing it?
Okay, currently he doesn't know even what I'm doing because he doesn't stay here with us.
Where is where?
He's staying in Kiambu.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just tell him I'm looking for some bottles, but he doesn't know we've piled them to this extent.
So what if he comes and finds this huge collection around his compound and you did not even inform him?
He has no problem with that. That is all I know.
Okay.
Because if you are looking for money, nobody has a problem with money.
Okay, thank you. Martha, how did when you started doing this, umesema you loved it and that's the reason why you are doing it, and you are also living in a community where women are there. How are these other women taking you, and how do you go about that, or how do you handle their talks about what you are doing?
So far I don't care. They call me chokora, they call me huyu amerukwa kichwa. So mbona natembea kwa takataka actually. So when they started talking that way around here, I decided to wake up very early in the morning to avoid the talks.
Ulikuwa you were shy about that ama ulikuwa umeogopa?
I was shy. I was like, oh my god, this is me picking bottles from a pit. The first place I picked the bottles from was a certain pub in Bondo, the Dust Sports.
Yeah, Dust Sport Club.
The Dust Sports Club. I went there, asked for the bottles. I talked to the manager. They gave me, but the dump site wherever they were dumping them, they dump almost everything there. It is dirty. It has, but I didn't mind about the worms, the any other things. But all I wanted was only those bottles. But that day I was really bitter. I was saying, God, why am I here? What am I actually doing? But the following day I had the courage.
So, are they talking? Are these are fellow women talking about what you're doing?
So far they are silent. They are only saying this is Okuyu.
But at the beginning, they were
they
talking.
used to talk.
Yeah.
So when they pass by, people used to talk. What are you doing? I tell them the bottles so far wherever I found is just 2 bob per kg. I can't work for that 2 shillings. That 2 shillings does something. But I tell them that 2 shillings, if you pile it, it is a big cash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you gain courage about over their talk, and ukasema utaendelea kufanya kazi yako.
Yeah, I'm very happy about it.
Because the country we are in today, hakuna kazi, si ndio?
Hii si kazi iko. Kazi iko. Mimi naona hii ni kazi juu. At least ime create job. Kuna mtu pale ananisaidia kucollect, ukienda umempatia pesa, amekupatia zile ako nazo.
Yes.
Umetoka pale tena kuna
I was saying the country that we are in today, kazi haiko. Na ulikuwa umesemaje?
kazi iko.
Kazi iko. Hebu fafanua hapo kidogo.
Unajua kwa nini nasema kazi iko? Ile kitu yenye mtu amedharau, hiyo kitu inaweza kupata.
Hiyo ndio inaleta pesa.
Hiyo ndio inaleta pesa.
Yes.
Sasa inaweza amua nikate nyasi imemea mahali mtu boma yake iko na nyasi na he doesn't know the work of that grass. Nitaichukua niweke vizuri, next time nitauzia mtu wakati wa kiangazi. Sio ni kazi.
Hiyo ni kazi.
Yeah.
So as we come to an end of this show, I just want you to give advice to the young ladies like you. Asa wale ambao wamemaliza shule, wamemaliza high school, wale wamegraduate na kazi haiko. What would you tell these people?
Okay, kitu naweza waambia si ati hakuna kazi. Kazi yenyewe ni wewe unajitafutia na ni wewe unajiwekea, ama mtu anaweza kupea mawaidha, unaweza fanya hii, unafanya hii. Wengine tunachukulia kama mchezo. Kama saizi advice naweza pea watu, yes ni vizuri kusoma, kufanya nini, but jaribu usome kitu you can at least ujiemploy wewe mwenyewe. Si lazima uajiriwe na mtu.
Okay.
Because me, according to what I'm doing now, the way I'm piling these things, siwezi zikazi sort by myself. Lazima nitakuwa nimepatia mtu ajira on that particular day. But I'm still hoping itafika mahali nitatafuta mtu akunisaidia. Juu collection si rahisi. Haya, nenda mkule huko, usikuje hapa kwanza.
Yes.
So unajua kitu tu ufanye ukijua wasome, wasichana tusitegemee sana ati kusaidiwa, ama tutegemee sana tutafute kazi tu ile mzuri. Kazi iko. Kazi iko, unaweza fanya anything that inaweza kupea pesa, bora ni kitu aina si kitu watu wanachukulia vibaya. Ni wewe mwenyewe, wengine wanaweza ibeba vibaya, but unaangalia ni to what extent wameibeba aje. Okay. Thank you very much Martha for your time. Personally I'm much grateful. Umenipea time yako, tumefanya interview ambayo tumehitaji for a very long time. Guys, as we come to an end of the show, you have heard from this young woman who is also doing a very nice job
pale nyumbani. Umesikia akiambia wale wasichana, labda the young girls, young people, wale wenye wako hapo nje, kazi iko. So long as you love something, you have passion in it, you have potential on it, go ahead and do it. Thank you till we meet again in our next video. Meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Asanteni sana.